with more coming soon. Also available on YouTube and Facebook. The news you have been waiting for is now here.
Do you have original, compelling content? Then we're looking for you. Contact us at the I.A.N. Network, and you can become one of our exclusive contributing creators. Be a part of creating history with Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N. Network. It's the only place where you can find real content on real matters from real people. So if you've got what it takes, reach out to us now.
Legends Design promoted their business live with I.A.N on the I.A.N network.
This is I.A.N at Legends.
And it was a 100% success. You can do a live just like that. Imagine your business reaching millions through a powerful live broadcast with I.A.N himself.
If you want to do a live like this, you just get on board.
Don't wait. Contact us today and book your live now.
When your brand deserves attention, put it where people are already watching. Join thousands of viewers who make I.A.N News their trusted source for breaking news, in-depth reporting, weather, business, sports, and the conversations shaping our nation. We're not just on your television, we're wherever you are. Watch live, stream on your favorite device, or stay connected through our social media platforms with updates as they happen. Trusted, engaging, always connected. Experience the news that's informing communities and driving conversations every single day. There's no better place to connect with thousands of active consumers. Tune in to the I.A.N News Nightly at 7 p.m. and discover why more people are watching, sharing, and staying informed with us. Watch us now on Flow Hub TV, Channel 122, Flow AVS, Channel 123, Amplia, Channel 126, Green Dot, Channel 18, Upticks, Channel 109, and RVR Networks, Channel 13, and other stations soon. Contact our sales team today and let your business be seen where Trinidad and Tobago is watching.
Have a 30 or 60-minute television show? Don't let your message go unheard. Whether it's religion, sports, health, food, or human interest, there's never been a better time to get your program on television. Join Trinidad and Tobago's newest TV network, the I.A.N Network, where real content, real matters, and real people connect with audiences every day. Prime airtime is filling fast. Secure your weekly broadcast today and put your brand, ministry, business, or message in front of viewers across the nation. Call now to book your airtime, share your story, build your audience, inspire a nation. The I.A.N Network. Your platform starts here.
Do you have breaking news, community news, and upcoming events? Contact our newsroom at 226-1-IAN or 259-4-IAN. Or email us at iannetworknews@gmail.com.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Amber Francis. This is your I.A.N News, making the headlines this evening. Police have recovered a substantial quantity of copper wire and cables suspected to be stolen from the telecommunications services of Trinidad and Tobago during an intelligence-led operation. The recovery was made during Operation Resolute Shield, which began on Friday. More in this story.
Investigation Unit, Shagona CID, Central Division Operations and Task Forces. Investigations are continuing as police work to determine the full. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service confirmed that one person was arrested in connection with the operation, which remains ongoing. Reports indicate that officers reached a property at Sarah Plain, El Socorro, San Juan, following extensive intelligence-led inquiries. The search uncovered packaged copper wire and cables suspected to belong to TSTT with a preliminary value estimated in the millions of dollars. Police also seized TT $681,493 and US $11,000 in cash from separate locations on the property. The exercise involved officers from several units, including the Special Investigation Unit, Shagona CID, Central Division Operations and Task Forces. Investigations are continuing as police work to determine the full circumstances surrounding the suspected stolen cables and seized cash. Talisa Guralal, I.A.N. News.
After months of being hamstrung by the theft of copper wires belonging to the telecommunications services of Trinidad and Tobago, a significant breakthrough was made by authorities overnight with the help of Crime Watch host I.A.N. Mr. Allen received information which he then passed on to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, which led to the recovery of tens of thousands and millions of dollars worth of TSTT copper wire. Minister of Public Utilities Barry Padarath said copper theft in the past several months has greatly impacted the country's utilities infrastructure. Trinidad artists I.A.N and Plumpy Boss have signed a truce, marking a major shift in a rivalry publicly associated with opposing 6 and 7 Rasta City factions. The agreement was announced on Saturday at a media briefing alongside Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander and Minister of Justice Devish Maharaj. Talisa Guralal has more in this report.
I.A.N, whose real name is Kashif Sankar, urged youth to choose a different path.
The life of crime only have 2 things in it, poverty and death. Anybody who live a life of crime will tell you they regret and they wish they could live over again and them kind of thing. You know, so the street life there are nothing in it. Because when you get older, you have a family, you have a nice car to drive, you live in a nice house. When you live in the life of crime, you can't get that at all. To work hard for what you want and to see the right thing in life.
Sankar survived a 2023 shooting on the Churchill Roosevelt Highway that killed 3 people traveling with him and an innocent woman inside her home. Plumpy Boss, whose real name is Mishak Emmanuel, survived a shooting in St. Martin in July 2024 that left him critically injured and wounded 5 others. Emmanuel commented on how the truce would be received by supporters, associates, and the wider communities.
Well, I not see any music for me only we get the speech people. There's peace there, there's peace courage, what it is. And that's just it.
Minister Alexander said the goal is to get the community involved in resolving tensions.
1 or 2 persons are calling and asking, and we ask persons, especially the elderly in the area, that a lot of these guys have respect for. We ask them to de-escalate something before it reaches to the stage where there are issues.
Both I.A.N and Plumpy Boss have faced gang-related charges, although the allegations remain unproven and neither charge should be treated as a conviction. The truce represents a potential break from the cycle of violence surrounding the genre, which has been the subject of debate over alleged links between music, gang culture, and violence. Talisa Guralal, I.A.N. News.
Just in case you missed it, after months of being hamstrung by the theft of copper wires belonging to the telecommunications services of Trinidad and Tobago, a significant breakthrough was made by the authorities overnight with the help of Crime Watch host I.A.N. Mr. Allen received information which he then passed on to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, which led to the recovery of tens of millions of dollars worth of TSTT copper. Minister of Public Utilities Barry Padarat said copper theft in the past several months has greatly impacted the country's utilities infrastructure.
I spoke with the acting CEO of TSTT on my way here this evening, alerting him to the information that has been shared with me from both yourself and Inspector Hernandez. I've been able to speak to the chairman of TSTT as well. So this for them is significant because you are now securing tens of millions of dollars. They did share with me that it is in the tune of tens of millions of dollars. It could be close to $100 million in assets of TSTT that you're talking about that have been rescued, if I want to use that word, because essentially you're rescuing it out of the hands of the criminals.
A dramatic twist has emerged in the case of a newborn girl abandoned in a cardboard box in South Oropouche. The 23-year-old Venezuelan woman who initially told police she discovered the baby now claims the newborn is her daughter. The woman reportedly told police she had concealed her pregnancy from people living at her home in St. Mary's Village and did not want them to know that she was pregnant. The baby was found on Thursday near the South Oropouche Government Primary School. She was reportedly inside a black plastic bag in a cardboard box, with her umbilical cord still attached. The newborn was taken to Point Fortin Hospital, where doctors estimated she was 3 to 4 days old. She was found to be in good health with no obvious signs of physical abuse. The Child Protection Unit and the Children's Authority are now investigating the circumstances surrounding the baby's birth, the alleged concealment of the pregnancy and what happened before the infant was placed in the box. Deputy Commissioner of Police Suzette Martin, accompanied by Shogunas Mayor Faiq Mohammed and Shogunas Chamber Industry and Commerce President Baldat Maharaj, did a walkabout in Shogunas, speaking to citizens about the TTPS crime initiatives this afternoon.
The walk took place from the Shogunas police station to Ramsaran Street and the main road, visiting groceries, malls and businesses to hear the concerns from the public. Speaking with I.A.N News, Shogunas Mayor Faiq Mohammed spoke about the TTPS crime plan for the borough.
It's a pleasure to join DCP on this walk this afternoon in Shogunas, where she's touching base with the TTPS of Central Division. This walk basically is to sensitize the citizens of Shogunas, the British of Shogunas, about the crime plans that the TTPS has in store for them, to get feedback from the citizens so they'll know where their shortcomings are, what they could improve on. And all in all, it's to improve the trust and confidence in the police service. So I welcome this initiative by DCP and the TTPS, and I hope to see more of this in the future.
Shogunas Chamber Industry and Commerce President Baldat Maharaj also praised the initiative as the TTPS consulted with citizens due to criminal activities happening in Shogunas.
The rationale for this is to partner with the business people as well as the general public and to hear their concerns and to find ways in which we could improve the police response. The work has been successful so far. There were positive reviews and there was some concern that was addressed by the DCP, who is at this moment inside Price Club. So the chamber would always like to be part of partnering with the police, because there has been an uptick in crime in Shogunas, most of home invasions and stuff like that. So before it gets out of hand, she's doing as best as she could to hear the concerns from businesses as well as the general public.
In other news, 2 members of the PNM San Fernando East constituency executive have resigned, deepening tensions between MP Brian Manning and constituency chairman Patricia Alexis. The resignations came a day after the constituency executive publicly defended Alexis and criticized Manning, despite PNM chairman Marvin Gonzalez urging both sides to keep their differences within the party. Manning has also revealed that an attempt was made to move a no-confidence motion against him at Thursday's executive meeting, but he says the motion was shot down before a vote. The dispute centers on Manning's concerns about issues raised by constituency members and his call for Alexis to be removed as chairman. Manning says he used the party's internal channels but was dissatisfied with the response. The latest resignations have raised further questions about division within the constituency. Neither Manning nor Alexis commented on the latest resignations. Two separate incidents in Trinidad left 4 men dead overnight. We have more in this report. Faizabad labourers Richard McDavid, 38, and Anselm Nicholas, 30, died after being brutally attacked near a car wash on Delhi Road in Faizabad on Friday around 4 p.m. According to an informant, the men were involved in an argument with him before 3 men of Hispanic descent allegedly approached and attacked the pair, with one reportedly armed with a piece of wood. The informant tried to intervene, but both victims suffered severe injuries. The men were taken to the Faizabad police station and later to the Superior District Health Facility, where they died later that evening from extensive blunt force and penetrating injuries. Police are investigating the deaths and are working to identify the 3 alleged attackers and determine what led to the fatal confrontation. Meanwhile, in Orima, Junior Castillo, also known as Roti of Heights of Guanapo, and Keith Benjamin Spencer of Orupun Gardens, Piarco, was shot dead shortly before 3 a.m. on Saturday on Farfan Street. CCTV footage of the shooting showed several persons awaiting their orders by a roadside vendor when a man walked up and shot one of the victims in the head. As the crowd scattered, the suspect shot and killed another man who was fleeing before making his escape. The police have launched investigations. It's now time for a short break. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
Do you have breaking news, community news, and upcoming events? Contact our newsroom at 226-1-I.A.N. or 259-4-I.A.N. Or email us at iannetworknews@gmail.com.
Fair and Square, conveniently located near the Endeavour Chaguanas flyover. Shop now for all back-to-school and vacation essentials. We carry the widest variety at the best prices. Discover incredible value and a shopping experience that's fast, easy, and affordable. Fair and Square, your one-stop shop for all your household needs with safe and convenient parking. Any and everything all under one roof.
Your dream home starts at Advertise Marketing Home Improvement Center. Whether you're building, renovating, or upgrading, we have everything you need. From stylish home decor, kitchenware, vanities, bed and bath essentials, outdoor furniture and mini appliances, to premium wrought iron products. Shop security steel doors, PVC and aluminum windows, zinc, RHS, stainless steel items, and custom enclosures. Visit us at Old Southern Main Road, Freeport, or our branches in Aranguez and SS Erin Road, Daybay.
Taj Diamond is redefining luxury living in Georgetown, Guyana. This upscale community is rapidly emerging as the country's next crown jewel, located in one of the region's fastest-growing and most sought-after destinations. Perfectly positioned along the New Heroes Highway and the newly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond offers the ideal combination of convenience, connectivity, and prestige. And now, the vision is becoming reality. Construction is underway and progressing exceptionally well. From foundation to finish, every detail reflects superior craftsmanship, modern design, and exceptional quality, delivering unmatched value. Choose from stunning 3-story residences starting at just $499,000. Select from spacious 3, 4, and 5-bedroom homes offering up to 2,350 square feet of beautifully designed living space. Each residence features premium finishes, chef-inspired kitchens, elegant contemporary bathrooms, and private 2-car garages. Enjoy flexible payment plans, up to 50% in-house financing up to 10 years, and an optional leaseback income program designed to help maximize your returns. Developed by an internationally experienced team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of expertise and over 6,000 homes completed worldwide. Now is the perfect time to secure your place in this exceptional community before completion. To explore all developments, visit us today.
We're back with the news on the I.A.N. network.
Welcome back. The Communication Workers Union said it respects the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and accepts that concerns about protesting near the Ministry of Finance may have led to the cancellation of permission at TSTT House. Here's more.
Secretary General Joanne O'Gear made it clear that the union will follow the rule of law. She told I.A.N. News that the union has no intention of challenging the police for carrying out their duties.
We remain true to the cause. We will not be challenging anything. If the police has stated that the location of TSTT House falls within the 500 meters, then we observe that, we appreciate that, and it may have been an oversight in the first instance where the police may have given us permission. But if it falls within anything that would infringe upon the law, then we are so guided.
Ms. O'Gear said, while the union is unable to protest at TSTT House, its planned alternative locations should not face the same 500-meter restriction.
What we are saying is, if the requests fell within some reason where we were supposed to be guided, and so guided, which we were, that the approval was withdrawn, then we accept that. We will take our protests to another place where we are sure that, given all the information as provided and outlined in our correspondence to the Commissioner of Police, we are convinced that it will be approved, and we will take our protest demonstration to another place, which we are sure it is very, very far from the 500 meters.
A statement posted to the CWU's official Facebook page indicated that the union is also monitoring recent threats, expressing concern that they could be used to justify extending the state of emergency and further restricting trade unions' ability to protest and express dissent. The CWU ended its statement with a warning that it is watching developments lawfully and quietly. Dalisa Gurulal, I.A.N. News.
The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has confirmed that it received more reports of apparent bomb threats at several locations today. In a news release this evening, the TTPS said that all reports of bomb threats are being treated seriously. It said officers responded to reports at the Forestry Division, Long Circular Road and Cape Park Hotel. The release said checks were completed and buildings were deemed safe, with no suspicious items found. The TTPS is urging members of the public to remain calm, avoid spreading unverified information, and refrain from sharing material that may cause unnecessary alarm or panic. In other news, murdered LGBTQIA activist Kwesi Dion Gill was laid to rest today. The funeral for Kwesi Dion Gill, who was found murdered on August 8th on the Lady Anne Road, was held today at the Our Lady of Fatima RC Church, Currapper. His sister Rashida George Smith, supported by his best friends, gave Gill's eulogy and spoke about how much he was loved by family and friends because of the influence he left on their lives.
That was Kwesi. Everywhere we went, somebody knew him. And it was simply because it wasn't simply because he was popular. It was because he genuinely touched people's lives. People from different backgrounds, communities, and different walks of life knew Kwesi because somewhere along the way, he had made an impact on them. He became a pillar within his community, creating safe spaces for people, particularly members of the LGBTQ community, where they could feel accepted, seen, protected, and free to be themselves. And somehow, Kwesi always found himself in positions where he was helping and guiding, advocating for, or protecting others, whether serving as a peer specialist, a lead coordinator.
She spoke on his life coming to a sudden end and that he will always be remembered for leaving his mark on this earth.
Because nobody imagined we would be here this soon. There was supposed to be more time, more jokes, more parties, more phone calls, more ridiculous conversations, more opportunities to tell each other about ourselves, more moments where one look across the room would have us laughing until we couldn't breathe. And that is one of the hardest parts about saying goodbye. Because you have broken so many hearts into pieces. You have left a space behind that nobody will ever truly be able to fill.
Father Brent Alexis also asked mourners to follow in the right steps that Gil did for others.
So I pray that Kwesi, his memory, his legacy will continue to live on in his family, in his friends, in his colleagues. That the care that he showed for others, especially those who are most vulnerable, that we will also put that into practice in our lives as well.
A Carly Bay Hoover family was awakened by men and the backhoes that came to demolish their home early this morning. More in this report.
Dulari Kusi told I.A.N News that the property had 2 homes that were destroyed by the backhoes. Kusi said she and her husband have lived together on the property for 33 years and had raised their children and grandchildren there. Kusi said that despite providing legal letters, the men proceeded with the demolition.
The morning soon, I was in my bed sleeping still and I was awakened by real men. I don't know how much men it was outside in my yard. They normally just come and they come with papers stating, well, the same thing they come with before. They're just saying how them is the owner of the land. As they like today, we could 33 years since my husband, me and I married, and we living in this space. My children, my grandchildren, everybody born here. We live in here, it's more than years, 50 years and more we live in here. We born and grew up here. And the letter where my lawyer sent for them, stating all that. And I did not get no notice. I did not get no letter, no notice, no nothing. And they just come just so, and they just, the people then just stay with to empty everything. They give me bag, garbage bag by the roll and roll and roll. And they just stay with to empty everything and they break down the house.
And to come in sport, Knight Riders looking to get back on track tonight against the Falcons. And the St. Lucia Kings are top of the CPL following a win over Kingsman. Sports is up next.
We'll be right back.
Ready for a little escape? Make your next staycation unforgettable at Sunset Beach Resort in Mayaro. Enjoy a relaxing day of sun, sea, swimming, and family fun with comfortable accommodations and refreshed modern spaces, perfect for your island getaway. And yes, day passes are available. Kids 12 and under are only $25, while adults are $75. Your day pass includes pool and beachfront access, garden huts, plus washroom and changing facilities. Sunset Beach Resort, Mayaro. Call 332-1411 today to reserve your stay.
Fair and Square, conveniently located near the Endeavor Chaguanas flyover. Shop now for all back-to-school and vacation essentials. We carry the widest variety at the best prices. Discover incredible value and a shopping experience that's fast, easy, and affordable. Fair and Square, your one-stop shop for all your household needs with safe and convenient parking. Any and everything all under one roof.
Do you have breaking news, community news, and upcoming events? Contact our newsroom at 226-1-I.A.N. or 259-4-I.A.N. or email us at iannetworknews@gmail.com.
We're back with the news on the I.A.N. network.
The Trinidad Knight Riders are back in action tonight in the Caribbean Premier League. TKR will face off against home team the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons at the North Sound Ground in Antigua. Darren Bravo and his men won their opener against St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots before being stunned by Jamaica in their following encounter. The Knight Riders are currently 6th on the 7-team CPL table with 1 win and 1 loss, while the Falcons are 4th with 2 wins and 2 losses. This game at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium will be the 3rd away game for TKR, who will then return home for action at the Queen's Park Oval on Wednesday. For many, that's when the real CPL starts. The kingdom belongs to St. Lucia. The St. Lucia Kings go top of the Caribbean Premier League after taking a 6-wicket win over visitors, the Jamaica Kingsmen, last night in Gros Islet Stadium. The St. Lucia Kings knew that a win tonight against the Jamaica Kingsmen in their final home game would move them to the top of the CPL standings. So the hosts decided to field first to unleash the hottest bowler in the CPL, Matthew Ford. After 2 early wickets, Jamaica got going with Casey Carty and Osman Khan, who settled nerves for their team.
There's a big shout at Amari Goodrich.
But Khan's knock ended on 28 as Ford pressed for the breakthrough at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground in Gros Islet. Then Ford got skipper Rovman Powell for duck, 40 for 3. He then trapped Hassan Khan for his 4th wicket. A good decision to call for review. St. Lucia in charge. Andre Russell joined Casey Carty, trying to stabilize the innings for Jamaica. They shared in a 41-run stand. When Russell departed on 25, Odin Smith picked up where he left off with more power hitting. Casey Carty made a 50 before Matthew Ford got him for his 5th wicket. Jamaica Kingsmen eventually got to 169 for 9, with Smith not out on 27. St. Lucia's response was led by Kamal Puran, who opened the innings and batted throughout. Kings lost fellow opener Tim Seyfert for 12 and 3 more wickets. But Overspiner joined Puran on 114 for 4 and finished with an unbeaten 34 while Puran had 81 not out. The duo powered the St. Lucia Kings to 171 for 4 with 10 balls left. The 6-wicket win over the Jamaica Kingsmen sees St. Lucia move to top of the CPL standings. It's now time for the weather forecast. The Met Office says tonight will be initially fair, with an increase in cloudiness likely after midnight, accompanied by a few light or moderate showers. There is also a 30% chance of isolated heavy showers or thunderstorms. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and breezy conditions are expected despite occasional cloudy periods with a few light or moderate showers occurring. There is also a 40% chance of isolated afternoon heavy showers or thunderstorms favoring western coastal areas of Trinidad. Sunrise will be at 5:56 a.m. and sunset at 6:20 p.m. Seas are slight to moderate with waves up to 1.5 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. And here's a look at tomorrow's tidal times. On behalf of all of us here, I'm Amber Francis. Thanks for watching and have a good night.